Ready to go now. Here's Mike Tauchman. On the outside corner for a strike. And we're underway here this afternoon. And a big swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball still 0-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. 1 gone here. And now the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Martinez. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty. And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a late.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the first. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the first baseman, Todd Helton. Hitting the air out to center field. He's got it. And a quick out, number 1.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Carson Kelly now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swings here and blasts one left field. And it's gone. And they jump out front. It's 1-0. Batter now, Reggie Sanders. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Corrals it. Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Junior Caminero now at the plate. That's hard hit on the line. Tauchman right there to make the grab. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. High in the air, out to right. And out number 1 on the grab.
Woo. He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Josh Rojas, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Here's Sosa to the plate. On the ground, out to short. No play. That's an infield single. Man at first. Benintendi to the plate. Swings through that one. 0-1. Benintendi hitting 7th in today's lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2015. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And that is that. Back here in Baltimore, bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the left fielder, Babe Ruth. Martin back to work. Swing and a high fly ball left field. 1 down. Jordan Westburg digs in now. There's a swing and a drive. And no one can get there. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Next to hit, Austin Wells. Yeah, that's fouled off. And now the count is even. To the right side, and that chance handled. Nice throw from short right to get him. Two gone. Gage Workman will hit next. Going one.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
And a base hit knocks in a run.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Now at the plate, James Wood. That one hit to right. He's there. He's got it. And that ends. Back now at Oriole Park. And here's the catcher, Edgar Caro. Right through there for a strike. Swings and misses, struck him out. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And a foul ball. Up the middle. Throws to first in time. And a couple of quick outs. Tachman stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And we're back. And now the first baseman, Todd Helton. In the air, out towards left center. Hauls it in for the out.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Pretty good changeup on the outside corner, but he did exactly what you're supposed to do with that pitch. See it deep and keep your hands inside it to drive it the other way.
Taylor pulls it in on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Caminero now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
And a base hit. And now first and second with two outs.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Two outs. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Carroll makes the play. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the number 2 hitter, Michael A. Taylor. Swing and a foul straight back. Strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Sanders on the move to the alley. And there's one down. And now it's Luis Robert. There's the strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strikes.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one is off the wall. He's in at second with a one-out double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Ball in the box now. No balls and a strike. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly nothing at 2.
1-2.
That one missed. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Josh. That one fouled off. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 4th. Now it's the second baseman, Jordan Westburg. And first offering is fouled off. Into left center for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Now it's the DH, Austin Wells. 0 for 1 so far. Throw over to first.
No, he's in there.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Out. Swing and a foul out of play. 1 out, base is empty. Out to short, Montgomery. Over to first.
Got him.
And there's 2 away. And here is Gage Workman. Right through there for a strike. Here's a rip to short, but he's there. Back here in Baltimore, we go to the top of the 5th. Here's the second baseman, Lenny Sosa. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Luzardo measures 6 feet even, 220 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. Next pitch is outside. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. Fastball for a strike at 95. Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner, inside. And that is ball 1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1-2 the count.
And that one is downstairs. Ball 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Edgar Carroll. First pitch, and he just misses. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-2.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. We head to the bottom of the 5th. At the plate, James Wood. Martin back to work. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
Well, these guys doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Ball, that's up.
At the plate and takes high there. And another
2-0
ball.
the count.
Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And there's the automatic.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Pulls that one foul. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. He's already homered in this game. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Go to second. Save. Wood, the runner at second with one away. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they're up by 3.
Picks himself up in RBI. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And the batter now, Reggie Sanders. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Drops into the glove, 2 down. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Junior Caminero, 1 for 2. Base hit, and now 2 aboard.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A 3-run dinger. And they add on. It's 6-0. Number 61 on the pitch here.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Westberg at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. That to right. Topman sizes this one up. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back now at Oriole Park, digging in, Colson Montgomery. That clips the corner.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Topman in the box again, takes a strike. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Taylor stands in now and watches strike 1. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Well, we go bottom 6. And now the DH, Austin Wells. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He sends one out the opposite way. It's 7-0. Stepping in, Gage Workman. And first offering is fouled off. And there's a foul ball. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Hot shot to third. One away, bottom of the 6th. Here's the center fielder, James Wood. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. So the lineup flips over. Todd Helton, the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. This one in the air, center field. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline, safe at third. So a man aboard, Carson Kelly, getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. And that one in the air, center field. Taylor on the move. And that is that. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Do you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle.
That's a ball.
Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
Right through there for a strike. So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And that is that. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Reggie Sanders. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Tachman makes the grab, one down. So up next, Junior Caminero.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
And a base hit right there. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Ruth jumps out of the way of ball one. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a couple more. It's 9-0. White Sox going with a new arm, Cam Boozer.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind.
1-0.
Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
That's to third. Throw to first in time. And next is the designated hitter, Austin Wells. Got to chase one above the zone there.
Well, you know, this guy wants a pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
Big stack center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Taylor makes the play, and that's the third out.
Yeah. Me quité, me puse de long y me busqué la funda. Me busqué la funda. Tengo pile munda. No me hacía rumba. Porque estoy más puesto que no.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Lenny Sosa. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He sends it out of here. It's 9-1. Benintendi up here. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-2. Outside with a breaking ball. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Carroll batting with one down, takes a strike. That misses the zone. Now 1-2. This one high in the air to left center. And it's caught for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. That's in for a strike. Popped up. Ruth on the move. Brings it in. And that is that. Back here in Baltimore, and here is James Wood. Boozer back to work. In the air, left field, down the line, and Benintendi able to make the grab. And there's one away. So digging in, Todd Help. Short hop liner, handled it short. Slinging it to first in time. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Carson Kelly. On the ground to third. Rojas throws on to first. And they go back now at Oriole Park. We go to the 9th. And now the right fielder, Mike Tauchman. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-2.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. And now the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. That misses, and it's 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Line to left. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out. White Sox down to their final out. Andrew Vaughn. This to third, and that one finds its way through. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Waste no time there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. 1-2. This could end it.
1-2.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Clearly the bats came to play today, and the pitching and defense as well. We saw some outstanding plays, great performances all the way around. Just 1 run allowed. They never gave the other side a chance.
9-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.